All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the DFS experience for week 4 of our NFL season. This is going to be for our main slate on Sunday. This is only going to be a DraftKings video for several reasons. First of all, I'm still trying to get over my illness. Second, I'm having a hard time getting FanDuel to load on my computer. It's loading on my phone, but not my computer, and I got time to waste, so I'll just do DraftKings for now. The next video that comes out this week, I'll absolutely make sure that I have a FanDuel lineup incorporated in there, so don't worry about that. And also, if you have FanDuel questions, you can always throw it in the chat, no problem. So it shouldn't be a big deal. And I'm gonna absolutely try to make this video as quick as possible. I know it's hard to, get all these players jammed in a video in under 25, 30 minutes, but I'm going to try to get it going as quick as possible. This video brought to you by our friends over at Thrive Fantasy, player prop website where you can play against the house or play against other players in contest format. You got Jalen Hurts up on the screen, 240.5 passing yards. If you choose over, you get 95. If you choose under, you get 105. Mr. Mixon, 62.5 total rushing yards. If you choose over, you get 110. If you choose under, you get 90. You can use my promo code DFS Chapo to get a deposit match up to $250, or you can use the link that's in my description. All right, let's go to DraftKings. This is going to be a lineup builder video. I was going to make this a top stacks video, but I've been feeling a little bit better, so I think I have the stamina to do a lineup builder video. Going to go through my immediate player pool. It's week 4, so we know who's who and what's what pretty much. No more real guessing like we've done in the first 3 weeks. I'm telling you right now, quarterbacks, I'm not going to be playing with my food. I'm not taking wild chances. I'm playing what I know. I'm playing people in the best spots. And that's what I've been doing for the last 2-3 years. Fantasy NFL. It's been working out well for me, and I'm not going to deviate from that now. We're going to start with quarterback. Let me just pull up my notes. Okay, so we're going to start with quarterback. So, player pool for quarterback, Josh Allen, that's obvious. Hurts, Herbert, the usual suspects always in play. Jackson, Mr. Tua. Tua's been amazing. We all know that. Kirk Cousins. I always believed in Kirk Cousins. He's not a running quarterback. We know that, but he's been on fire going up against Carolina. I like Kirk Cousins. I actually play Kirk Cousins almost every slate, to be honest with you. Anthony Richardson, if he's healthy, you're gonna fire him up. We know that. Justin Fields. We got two awful things going on. We got Chicago and we got Denver. Fields is gonna look a lot better on paper because of how bad Denver has been. Especially we know what happened last week. If you're playing a lot of lineups, you want to take a shot on Fields, take a shot on Fields. You want to play him naked, you could play him naked. But if there's going to be a week to take a shot on Fields, it's going to be this week. Burrow, I've been off of Burrow all season, and I think I'm going to stay off of him. Going up against Tennessee, I mean, if I was playing 10 lineups, maybe I'll throw him in one, but I don't feel like I need to play Joe Burrow right now. 49 passing attempts, 26 completions, no touchdowns. The week before that, 2 touchdowns. The week before that, no touchdowns. 2 touchdowns in 3 weeks. I don't know, my guy. Let him find himself, and then I'll start playing him again. There's really no need to play Joe Burrow when you have. And I don't want to hear ownership, because if his ownership is down and he gives you 12 fantasy points, you still lose. So it doesn't matter about the ownership. Prescott, I've never been a fan of going up against New England. He's another one that doesn't excite me. 3 touchdowns in 3 weeks. The attempts are there. The yards are all right, but the fantasy points aren't. And I'm looking for fantasy points. Every season, You play fantasy, regardless of what sport it is, we all get better. Everybody gets better. I get better. You get better. The casuals get better. Fantasy scores go up. You got to play people that are going to give you the best chance to give you the highest scores. You feel me? You playing Dak Prescott and he has a Dak Prescott day with 50 fantasy points. Guess what? You're not winning shit. You feel me? The Purdy's, I don't know if I need him. If I have a fire lineup, and I love every spot, then I'll play Purdy with a San Francisco stack. But as of right now, Purdy's on the outside of my player pool looking in. Wilson, no thank you. Stafford, Wilson's not a bad play. He's not in my player pool. He's not a bad play. Boy, the yards are there. Touchdowns are okay. You don't know what you're gonna get. You could get 30 fantasy points. You could get 12 fantasy points. You don't know what you're gonna get out of Russell Wilson. If I'm playing a lot of lineups, if I like my lineup, I'll take a shot on him. If you want to pair him with something cool, you want to do Denver stack, but I would stay away from it personally. Stafford, you could take a shot on with a Ram stack, no problem. Stroud, gonna be a tough one for him against Pittsburgh. On the outside of my player pool looking in, to be honest with you, everyone under Stroud, I don't have no use for, to be honest with you, because I'm trying to win. I'm trying to win money. I'm trying to win my tournament. So I'm not trying to play quarterbacks with low ceilings. You feel me? So anything after Stroud, I'm probably not going to be touching, to be honest with you. If you're interested in a player under Stroud and you want to ask me about it, you can throw it in the chat. But to be honest with you, I'm not. Like I said, I'm not gonna be fucking around with the quarterback position. Let's go to running backs. All right, McCaffrey. What's McCaffrey? He's the best. He's been one of the best fantasy producing weapons in DFS last few years. You're gonna fire him up. He's 9,200. You can fire him up. You want to play him with Purdy because he doesn't get a lot of targets. That's fine. Eckler, if Eckler plays, let's see what's going on with Eckler. Eckler is at practice today, so all right, we'll keep our eye on him. I don't like fucking around with guys with ankles, but if he's with ankle injuries, but if he's 100% healthy, you're gonna fire him up. So keep your eye on Eckler. Pollard's always in play. Jacobs is fine. Henry, we're waiting for Henry to explode. I think he had 11 carries. Yeah, he had 11 carries last game. No targets. Let me see something. I don't like Derrick Henry against Cincinnati's run defense. So Derrick Henry will always be in my player pool, but I don't think I'm gonna get him in any of my main lineups. Mostart's going to be popular because of what he's been doing. I'm going to have my shares of Mostart. I'm not going to fade him because of the ownership. I'll have my shots on Mostart. 7 receptions, 13 carries. And they were splitting the work. So I'm fine with that. Mixon. Let's see what I have going on with Mixon. Mixon's okay. I have him projected in the middle of the pack. Nothing spectacular. Cook against Miami. If you're looking for a shootout, he's absolutely in play. Do you want to pair him with Allen? Do you want to pair him with his quarterback? 6 targets, 4 targets, 3 targets. You could play him naked. It's not an extraordinary amount of targets where I say you need to pair him with Allen, but he's fine. If you want to play Cook, you could play Cook by himself. You could play him with Allen, and he's due for a touchdown. So you can fire him up. He's fine. Stevenson against Dallas. I'm not thrilled to be playing Stevenson against Dallas, but you could take a shot. Kamara 61. You could take a shot on Kamara because of his targets. Williams, you could take a shot because of his volume. Moss is in play. You could take a shot on him. Same thing with Connor. Madison, absolutely in play. You could pair him with his quarterback. 7 targets, 6 targets, 4 targets. You want to pair him with Cousins? You can pair him with Cousins because you're looking to pair running backs that get a lot of targets with their quarterback. So that's how I determine if I'm going to pair them with their quarterback. If they're not getting a lot of targets, then you don't usually have to. You could, you might get a big play, but usually I like to pair running backs with their quarterbacks if they get a lot of targets. Madison looks good, and I'll be absolutely going right back to him. And Madison actually projects well for me also. So I like him on paper. I like his matchup, and then he projects well for me. So all these things point to playing Madison for me. Miles Sanders. What are we doing with Sanders? Sanders is groin injuries don't heal overnight, so maybe I'll have to pass on him, even if he does play. How the fuck did he want us to pronounce his name again? Achan, that's right, Achan. Achan is going to be popular. We all know that. What am I doing with Achan? I don't think I need Achan on this slate. People are going to be chasing him. So I'm going to probably leave him alone. Yeah, I'm going to probably leave him alone. I don't really think I need him on this slate. If he goes off again, he goes off again. No problem. I mean, listen, if I'm playing a few lineups, if I'm playing a lot of lineups, I'll throw him in one for shits and giggles, but I don't think I need him. Swift is in play. White's in play. Robinson's in play. Javonte Williams. Are we playing Javonte Williams? Javonte Williams projects well for me. Javonte Williams projects very well for me against Chicago. Fire him up. Najee Harris. I don't know, man. I've been giving this guy chances, and you know what he's been doing? He's been failing. I think I played him 2 out of the 3 weeks. Look, we're not even going to go to his attempts and his fucking targets, none of that bullshit. Let's just go to his fantasy points. 5, 5, and 6. I'm not going to cut it. Once again, once he finds himself, then I'll revisit playing Najee Harris. I'm fine. Jerome Ford against Baltimore. He's fine. He's okay. Kelly let me down last week. Do we go back to him? That's the question of the day. I think I'm going to stay away from him. Chargers, where the Chargers at? Run it back. If Eckler plays, we definitely don't need Kelly. If Eckler's out, I might still fade Kelly. I don't know. Maybe I'll throw him in 1 or 2 lineup, like one lineup, but he just left a bad taste in my mouth. I'm good. I'm absolutely good. Kelly, let's just see something real quick. 11 attempts, fucking 12 yards. He did 11 attempts, 12 yards. That's all I got to say about that. Let me get out of here. Let's move on to the next. Edwards. Concussion. He did practice on Wednesday. I don't know. I don't need Gus Edwards at the moment. I don't need him at the moment. Gainwell, Pierce. You can take shots on Warren. I don't know. As long as Najee Harris is still getting carries, I don't know if you could play Warren. Akers, Minnesota. Do you want to play Akers at 4,900? Did he? I don't think he played last game. Yeah, he didn't play. You know what? As of now, I'm gonna leave my player pool right there. I'm gonna stop at Pierce. To be honest with you, anything under Pierce, I'm gonna just stay away from for right now. I don't think I'm gonna be building lineups where I need a $4,000 running back, but if I do need a $4,000 running back, one will present itself closer to Sunday, so that's fine. And wide receivers now, you got Justin Jefferson, Hill, Diggs, Adams, Allen, Chase, Brown, all self-explanatory. If Waddle's healthy, you fire him up. Devontae Smith, Lamb, Olave, Evans, Samuel, Higgins, Nakua all in play. Judy, Pittman, Godwin, Ayuk if he plays, Cooper, Davis, Hopkins, Addison, Moore, Flowers, Atwell, Myers, Pickens, Sutton, McLaurin, Michael Thomas, Nico Collins, Bourne, Brown. All these guys are in play. Okay. Dell's in play. Elijah Moore's in play. Thielen's in play. You could take a shot on Robert Woods. Osborne, you could take a shot on. If you want to play Mooney in a field stat, fire him up. Boyd, you could take a shot. Chart. I personally don't need Van Jefferson. Not with Atwell and Nakua running wild. Shaheed, you could take a shot. Palmer, you want to take a look at with no Mike Williams. Mims is in play. If you want to play, if you want to take a shot with his quarterback. And you know what? To be honest with you, I think that's where my player pool. Stops at the moment. We have enough value at wide receiver that we don't got to go crazy. Wide receiver is very easy to find plays out of. Tight ends, I keep my tight end player pool tight also. Hawkinson, you want to pair with Cousins. Andrews, you could pair him with Lamar, or you could play him naked. Kittle, Goddard, Henry, Higbee, Komet, you could play with Fields, Njoku, Everett. They're all in play. Fairmouth, you could take a shot. Hayden Hurst, you could take a shot. Kincaid, if you're feeling spicy. But, he is sharing love with Knox. And Zach Ertz, I don't mind Knox or Kincaid, but you don't know who's going to go off. Otten, Thomas, Irv Smith. Do I need Irv Smith? If he plays hamstring, I don't know if he's playing or not, so I don't need to waste time on him. Logan Thomas. Concussion limited. I don't know if he's playing. So just keep your eye on the tight ends for teams that have injured tight ends. See what's going on. But you have enough tight ends to build lineups with, so we don't got to go crazy. What defenses do I like? Eagles. Or what defense am I confident in? You never know what could go on, but I like the Eagles so far. Nothing else really stands out. 49ers. Maybe the Eagles and the Cowboys. But let's not worry about defenses right now. Let's build a lineup. Let's get the fuck out of here. If you're new here, welcome. I appreciate you taking the time to watch my video. If you're not subscribed, please subscribe. Hit the bell, thumbs up. We're looking for 30, 35 likes so we can continue doing these lineup builder videos. Like I said before, it's only going to be DraftKings. Having trouble loading FanDuel, so we can't really sit here and I can't wait for it. So we're just going to do DraftKings, but you already know what it is. If I like it for DraftKings, I like it for FanDuel. Just the pricing is sometimes different, but there will be another video before Sunday, so don't worry about that. And that will have FanDuel in it. But like I said, you're not subscribed, subscribe and hit the like button. All that stuff is absolutely necessary in building this channel. Let's build this lineup and let's get out of here. You know, I do want to go back to Tua. I like Tua and I like Cousins. Or I like their stacks. All right, that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna do a Minnesota Carolina stack. Obviously, we're gonna fire up Cousins. We're gonna go grab his All-Pro receiver. We're gonna run that back with a inexpensive wide receiver from the corresponding team. We're going to get one more pass catcher or weapon from Minnesota. If you want to do Madison, you can at 58. If you want to do Addison, you can. Addison is what? 57, almost the same price. If you want to do Osborne, you can. Where's Osborne at? 42. So depending on how your lineup is constructed, you can play whoever you want. Let's go Addison. So we got Cousins, we got Jefferson, Thielen, Addison, and let's throw in a flex. Let's throw in, hold on, give me 1 second. Let's find somebody that's not too crazy as far as expensive. Boom, let's do this. We're going to pick up Moss, 6K. All right, I wanted to put him in flex, but that's fine. So this is going to be our DraftKings team. This is what we're going to do. We're going to go Cousins with Jefferson and Addison. As far as our stat, we're going to bring our double stat. We're going to bring it back with Thielen. So if that game goes into a shootout, we potentially have all these guys scoring fantasy points. We're going to go with Moss, mid-range running back who's in a good spot against the Rams. And like I said, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. Yeah, these guys, Minnesota should be popular, but we're trying to win. I could get different at running back. I could get different at tight end. I could get different at flex, but we're trying to put up a lot of fantasy points, and you got to target the games that have high totals and have the highest potential to shoot out. You feel me? So that's what we're gonna go with. I think I'm gonna cut this video. I think we got the gist of what we're trying to do. We got our quarterback player pool. We got our running back player pool. We got our wide receiver player pool. We got our tight end player pool. Should be another video maybe Saturday, Friday or Saturday. We'll have a FanDuel lineup built. Any questions, throw it in the chat. And I think that's that. Appreciate each of you guys for watching. Thanks for the guys. Thanks for everyone with the the get well wishes. I'm feeling a little bit better, but it is what it is. Don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to hit the bell, thumbs up, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Oh, one more thing. If you're still struggling to build lineups, you need help, check out the Patreon link in the description. I could build you your own lineups, or I could send you my optimal lineups early Sunday morning. So that's that. I'm going to get out of here, and I'll talk to you guys later. Ciao.